just tell him I rose up. I'm a survivor. Fight for my life. Coming back stronger. I will rise. I'm a survivor. Fight for my life. Coming back stronger.
Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all doing well and welcome to my official League One table prediction for the upcoming 2025-26 season. Before we get into the predictions guys, please be sure to drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel. We are now 5 subscribers away from that 250 subscribers, so guys, thank you so much for the support. If you haven't subscribed already, please hit the subscribe button. It's completely free, and yeah, let's get on that road to 250 subscribers. Let's see if we can complete it by Thursday, while I try and bring out my championship predictions. On Friday I'll be bringing out my Premier League predictions, and on Saturday of course I'll be doing the pre-season friendly matchday vlog. And yeah, I can't wait. This is a very busy week for me, so yeah, let's get straight into the predictions now then guys, shall we? Okay then, kicking off with my bottom 4, my 4 teams get relegated. In 24th place, I've got Northampton Town. In 23rd place, I've got Bolton Albion. In 22nd place, I've got Exeter City. And in 21st place, I've got AFC Wimbledon. Starting with my last places, which is Northampton Town. I just feel like their performances over the past few seasons while they've been in League One, and I feel like their luck in League One when it comes to surviving relegation has kind of fallen flat a little bit, hasn't it? Over the past couple of seasons, their performances have been okay, but they haven't been like amazing. They haven't been like the best performances in the world. They've just been there in League One. But with the 4 teams coming up and the 4 teams coming down, I feel like it might put pressure on Northampton. I still feel like next season they're going to have to try and up their game quite a bit. But I just have a feeling they might not do as well next season and might drop down into the relegation zone. And yeah, I just have a feeling that they're not going to have a very good season next season. Sorry, Northampton, but I've got you to finish rock bottom, 24th place. If you're a Northampton fan, I'm sorry, I've got you to finish last. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments. I've got Northampton to finish last place. Next up then, Bolton Albion in 23rd. Pretty similar to Northampton there. Performances have been a bit flat over the past few seasons, especially when they've been in a relegation scrap for the past like 3 seasons now or something. I just feel like if they keep that going, and if they're not careful, they are going to be sucked into that relegation zone. Even though they've done so well when it comes to surviving it on the last day or so, and it's it's becoming annoying for the people who predict them to go down, because every single season they're wrong because Bolton keeps surviving it. but that's good for the Bolton Albion fans and the Bolton club, isn't it? That means they're not going to get relegated. But this time around, I'm going to try it again, and I'm going to predict them to go down. But obviously, I do like Bolton. I don't hate them. I just have a feeling that they might have a bad season next season and get relegated in 23rd place. So if you're a Bolton fan, I don't hate you, I promise. I just got you to finish in 23rd place, just going down. I just have a feeling that you're not going to have quite the quality to stay up. But yeah, let me know your thoughts down in the comments if you're a Bolton fan. Next up in 22nd place, I've got Exeter City. I feel like their time in League One is slowly coming to an end. Their performances over the past few seasons haven't been too great. You know, last season they started okay, but then they fell away quite heavily, especially with the results they were getting. They ended up getting lots of losses. They were getting a few draws and wins in there, but the vast majority of their results were losses, and I have a feeling if they keep that going next season, they could be in real trouble. So I have a feeling, I'm sorry Exeter fans, I feel like it's going to be over for you next season, and I feel like you're going to not have the quality to stay up this time round. So yeah, 22nd place for Exeter for me. If you're an Exeter fan, I'm sorry. But yeah, let me know your thoughts down in the comments if you're an Exeter fan. I've got you to finish 22nd. And my final relegation spot goes to AFC Wimbledon in 21st. I just have a feeling these guys are going to be a bit like Crawley was last season, where they gave every single game a good go, but just not have the quality to stay up. I feel like they're going to be very unlucky and go down near the final day. Like I said, I think they're going to give it a very good go, but at the end of the day, League One is very difficult, especially when you don't have a lot of quality in your team, and Wimbledon have lost quite a lot of players that got them up to League One. And anyway, so it's going to be a bit of a struggle for them. If they stay up, fine. I think that's really good for their fans. You know, they want to stay up in League One. But I just have a feeling that they might not do that. I feel like their quality isn't there yet. So yeah, 21st place for AFC Wimbledon for me. If you're a Wimbledon fan, let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I got it to just go down. Okay, moving on to the 14th. I've just got staying up. In 20th place, I've got Mansfield Town. In 19th place, I've got Port Vale. In 18th place, I've got Stevenage. And in 17th place, I've got Rotherham United. Kicking off with Mansfield Town in 20th place then, and now, I thought they were very, very lucky last season to not go down. You know, they started the season really, really well. You know, they kept themselves in the playoff mix. They were still in the top 10. But by Christmas hit, their performances dropped off heavily. I mean heavily. They had so many losses after Christmas. It was insanely bad. And, you know, if you have performances like that and you don't have a lot of wins in you, then you are going to struggle. And I feel like if they had that sort of performances at the start of the season, they probably would have been relegated, and quite heavily as well. So I feel that Mansfield are going to have pretty much a similar season. I feel like they're going to possibly be stronger next season because they have strengthened their squad a little bit. So I feel like they're not going to have as many losses, but I still feel like they're going to be in another relegation scrap. But just survive. So yeah, Mansfield Town fans, let me know your thoughts in the comments. I've got you to finish in 20th, just staying up. Moving on to 19th place then, I've got Port Vale. Now, they did really, really well in League 2 last season, got second place, very, very good season from Port Vale. I think their manager is very good, I think they've got really good players, and I feel like they're going to have a pretty strong and steady season next season. I don't think they're going to do amazing, but I feel like they're going to have enough quality to stay up next season. I feel like they're going to have a much better season in League One than they did last time they were in there, because obviously last time they were in there they got relegated, but next season I think that they're going to do a lot better and stay up quite a bit more comfortably. So yeah, 19th place for Port Vale for me. What do you guys think down in the comments? Okay, moving on to 18th place, which is Stevenage. I thought they did really, really well last season. I think their defensive record was really, really good. You know, didn't let a lot of goals in, but at the same time, a lot of those results were losses and a lot of draws. So if you draw so much, then you're not going to do as well, are you? But at the same time, Stevenage were just a very, very steady team last season. I feel like they're going to have a pretty similar season if they could keep their defensive record going, because that was a great defensive record last season, and if they just fix up their attacking options, then I feel like they could place much higher than 18th. But I'm just going to go based off of last season. I feel like they're going to have a similar season and finish in 18th, staying up. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you're a Stevenage fan. I'll go to finish 18th, just staying up, but bit more comfortably again. So yeah, let me know your thoughts. 17th place then, I've got Rotherham United. Now, in my opinion, they massively underperformed last season. I think we all saw that. Didn't do too great in League One, did they? A lot of us thought they would do a lot better than what they did, but unfortunately for them, they did not. And unfortunately for them again, I feel like they're going to have a similar season. I don't think they're going to do as well. I think they've got a manager who's quite good, but I don't think he's going to have enough in that Rotherham squad to get them promoted again in quite a while. So yeah, 17th place for Rotherham United for me. I feel like they're going to have a steady season, but not do anything too special. So yeah, if you're a Rotherham fan, let me know your thoughts down in the comments. And yeah, I'll wait to finish 17th next season. Right then, moving on to the teams that I've got surviving a bit more comfortably. In 16th place, I've got Bradford City. In 15th place, I've got Doncaster Rovers. In 14th place, I've got Wigan Athletic. And in 13th place, I've got Wigan Wanderers. Starting out with Bradford in 16th place then, so it's very, very lovely to see them back in League One. I feel like this is where they should be at an absolute minimum. I don't think they should be anywhere near League Two. They're such a big club for that league. So it's really good to have them back in League One. Next season, I feel like they're going to have a very good season. I feel like their players are going to do quite well. I think they've got a lot of quality in them. And yeah, I just see them having a good season. So yeah, 16th place for Bradford City for me. Welcome back to League One. Moving on to 15th place. Now I've got their promotion partners, Doncaster Rovers in 15th. I feel like they're going to have a very good season as well. I really like some of their players, especially Luke Molyneux. I thought he did really well last season. I really like the look of him. I think he's a very, very good player. And yeah, if he bag a lot of goals and the rest of the team can help him bag a lot of goals, then I think they're going to do quite fine next season. And yeah, survive quite comfortably. So yeah, 15th place for Doncaster for me. What do you guys think on that one? Moving on to 14th place, which is Wigan Athletic. I feel like they're going to improve a lot more than what they did last season. I feel like they're going to slowly bring their team back to life. I think they're going to slowly make their way back up the table and then get to the championship at some day. So yeah, I feel like Wigan are going to have a much more steady season, be more clinical up front. I feel like their new signings look quite good, and yeah, I feel like Wigan are going to have a very good season. So yeah, 14th place for Wigan for me. What do you guys think on that one? Moving on to 13th place then, a bit of a shock for some of you. I've got Wigan Wanderers. Now last season, very good season from them getting into the playoffs. Earlier in the season, they did really, really well under Matt Bloomfield. They were pretty much top of the league for quite a while. They stayed in the automatic placements for pretty much up until Christmas, but then they lost Matt Bloomfield as he went to Luton Town, got in a new manager, and they just haven't been the same ever since, have they? They lost in the playoffs. They didn't do very well, did they? They started falling away quite a bit, and I feel like that's going to happen next season. Their best player by a mile, I think, was Kone, and if they lose him, which they very well could do because the transfer window is obviously still open, and I feel like they could be in a lot of trouble when it comes to pushing for the playoffs again. So yeah, I feel like Wigan Wanderers aren't going to do as well next season, but still finish 13th, so still middle of the table. What do you guys think on that one? I've got Wigan Wanderers to finish 13th. Moving on to the three teams I've got finishing in the top half, but not really making it into a playoff race for me. I've got 12th place Leyton Orient, 11th place Peterborough United, and 10th place Lincoln City. Starting out with 12th place Leyton Orient, and now this one might shock a lot of you. Now, I feel like Leyton Orient might not have as good of a season as they did last season. They have lost a couple of their key players, but they have replaced them. But I just feel like they might not do as well. If they start the season off slow, then they might find it hard to keep up with everybody else that's going for the top six as well. So it's a bit of a risky season for Orient, isn't it? You don't want to change the score too much, otherwise you might find it difficult for them to all gel together properly. But yeah, I just have a feeling Leyton Orient might not have as good of a season, but still do quite well, still make the top half. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, guys. I could be very wrong with this one, and I'm happy if I'm wrong because it just means that, you know, it's football, anything can happen, it's just a prediction, isn't it? But at the end of the day, I do feel like Leyton Orient will still make the top half, but not quite reach the playoffs for me. So yeah, 12th place for Leyton Orient for me. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Now moving on to 11th place, which is Peterborough United. Now this one's a difficult one to predict because I've seen a lot of people put them to go down, finish bottom half of the table, which is fair enough. You know, they did have that sort of season last season. They weren't as good as they usually are. But if there's one thing that Peterborough love to do every single transfer window, and that is sell all their best players and try and replace them with lots of youngsters, and they try and make up the same amount of numbers as the people left did, if that makes sense. Especially with the likes of Poku that left to go to QPR. He scored a lot of goals for Peterborough, and it's going to be very difficult for a player to put up that sort of numbers. And it's going to be difficult, but I feel like Peterborough might do okay. I just have a feeling. If they finish bottom half of the table, then I completely see that, because obviously they did have that sort of season last season and they did sell all their best players. But I have a feeling they might have a better season than last season. I feel like they might push on a bit. So yeah, 11th place for Peterborough for me. Might be wrong on this one, but at the end of the day, it's a prediction. So yeah, let me know your thoughts down in the comments for this one. Next up in 10th place, I've got Lincoln City. Now, I've been very impressed with them over the past few seasons. You know, they are always a very strong, solid side in League One, aren't they? They never really look in too much danger of going down. They're always in a playoff race, but they don't really make it in there. But at the end of the day, Lincoln are a very, very strong side in League One, and I feel like they might have another season like that next season, and I feel like they're going to do very well. So yeah, 10th place for Lincoln for me. What do you guys think on that one? Now then, moving on to the three teams that I've got just missing out on the playoffs. I've got some surprises in this one as well. In 9th place, I've got Stockport County. In 8th place, I've got Barnsley. And in 7th place, I've got Blackpool. Starting out with Stockport County in 9th. Now, last season, Stockport had an absolutely cracker of a season. What a season from Stockport that was. You know, they maintained in the top 6 throughout the entire season, and they had just got promoted to League One. That was an absolutely insane season from them. I can't even describe how massive that season must have been for them. Now, I just feel like the playoff race is going to be absolutely chaotic. You know, it's going to be a race between like 12 teams. Anybody can be in there next season. It's very difficult to choose who's going to be in that playoff mix, who's going to be in the top 2, because there's at least like 9 or 12 teams that could really be in there and be predicted to be in around that position. So I've just gone with Stockport County to finish outside the top 6, mainly probably because there's a lot of quality coming from the teams coming down, you know, like Cardiff, Luton, Plymouth. They're going to have a lot of quality in them. And I feel like Stockport might just miss out, but I feel like it's going to be very, very close between all the teams that are going to be in the race for the playoffs next season. But yeah, 9th place for Stockport for me. Could be wrong on this one as well, but it is just a prediction as well. So yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments if you're a Stockport fan. I've got you to finish 9th. Still a solid season though. Next up in 8th place, we've got Barnsley. Shout out to Callum Fowler. Absolutely love his content. He's a Barnsley fan. He's a very, very good YouTuber. And yeah, he's a very, very lovely guy. And I really like his content. But anyway, I just see Barnsley having a much better season than what they did last season. Last season, they weren't very good. Got slapped quite a few times, especially when they were at home. Away from home, they were okay, but not perfect. And I feel like this time around they have strengthened their squad quite a bit, and I feel like they might have a much better season, but just fall short on the playoffs. I think they're going to be in the playoff race, but not quite make it. So yeah, 8th place for Barnsley for me. What do you guys think on that one? Now moving on to 7th place, I've got Blackpool, the final team that I've got just missing out on the playoffs. I feel like they're going to have a very strong season next season. I feel like their players look really good. I feel like they've got a really good manager, and I feel like they've got no problems with going into a playoff race, but I've got them to just miss out. I feel like they're going to just fall short of the playoffs, but still have a very, very solid season. I've got a soft spot for Blackpool. I think they're a good side, good club, good team. They've got good fans, and yeah, but I still have them finishing outside the playoffs. If you're a Blackpool fan, let me know your thoughts in the comments. I've got you to do really, really well next season, but just fall short of the playoffs. Let me know your thoughts. Right then, moving on to the teams that I've got making the playoffs. In 6th place, I've got Reading. In 5th place, I've got Luton Town. In 4th place, I've got Huddersfield Town. And in 3rd place, I've got Bolton Wanderers. Starting out with Reading then I just want to kick off by saying I'm really happy for Reading fans. I'm really happy that they've got their club back. Their club is now back to normal. They've been sold to much better owners. And yeah, wishing you all the best next season, guys. I feel like you're going to have a very, very good season. I feel like Reading are going to do very, very well. I feel like they've got a lot of good players in there. They've got a lot of quality, and I feel like they're going to have a solid season. So yeah, 6th place for Reading for me. I feel like they're going to make it in there. 5th place then, I've got Luton Town. Now this one might shock a lot of you guys considering how much money Luton have and how much good players they have. But as we all know, when it comes to watching good players, it does take a while for them to gel well together, and we especially see that with Real Madrid. It's going to take a while for the likes of Mbappe, Vinicius Junior, Bellingham, all those good players to gel well together, and we saw a prime example of that last season. They didn't win any trophies, did they? But with Luton, I feel like good players are going to gel a lot better, but I feel like it's going to take a while for them to just get it clicking. And I feel like they're still going to finish inside the playoffs, still have a very, very good season. But, yeah, 5th place for Luton Town for me. I feel like that's a fair position. If I'm wrong with this one, fine. It's just a prediction. I'm completely fine with being wrong. I'm doing these videos just to have a bit of fun. And yeah, 5th place for Luton for me. If you're a Luton fan, let me know your thoughts in the comments. I feel like you're going to have a very, very good season. Moving on to 4th place, I've got Huddersfield. Now, I feel like they're also going to have a very good season, much better season than last season. Last season, they finished 10th, which I feel like they underperformed quite a bit. But next season, they strengthened their squad, and I feel like they're ready to go for the playoffs, or at least go for the top 2, because I feel like the players that they've got are really, really good, and I feel like they're going to have a very, very good season. So yeah, 4th place for Huddersfield Town for me. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. You are going to have a very, very good season. Now, in 3rd place, I've got Bolton Wanderers. Now, a lot of people have these guys to finish lower than the likes of Huddersfield, Luton, Wycombe probably, Stockport. But I don't. I feel like it's about time we get to see Bolton get promoted back to the Championship. I've got a huge soft spot for Bolton. Now, I'm not putting any bias or whatever into this. I just feel like they're going to have a very, very good season. And I feel like their squad has strengthened quite a bit. I feel like the people that they let go had to be let go, because it looks as though those guys just didn't care for the club anymore. So it's good that they've gone. Now they can bring in players that probably will care for the club and get the club moving again. And I'm going to go straight out by saying Bolton will probably get past Reading. If this is how the playoff ends up looking like, I'm going to go with Bolton to beat Reading. I'm going to go with Luton to beat Huddersfield. And I've got to do it. I want to see them back in the Championship. I'm going to go with Bolton to beat Luton and be the playoff winners. As ridiculous as that might sound, I just want to see them back in the Championship. Come on. It's about time. Get back in that league, guys. And yeah, Bolton fans, let me know your thoughts. I got you to finish 3rd place. And finally, there was 2. Cardiff or Plymouth. Who have I got to win League One? In 2nd place, I have got Cardiff. And in 1st place, my champions, I've got Plymouth Argyle. Start out with Cardiff in 2nd. Now, next season, I feel like these guys should 100% be pushing for those automatics. They should be thinking about getting straight back up to the Championship. I don't think Cardiff should be in League One. I think they're a much bigger club than a lot of the teams in League One at the moment. And yeah, I just feel like they're going to have a very good season and get automatic promotion. So yeah, 2nd place for Cardiff for me. You're getting promoted, in my opinion, I think. Now, moving on to my champions, I've got Plymouth Argyle to win the league. Now, this is mainly because of the amount of times they've won this league before. They've won 5 League One titles in their history. Who says they can't go and win a 6th? I think they can. I think if they know how to win this league 5 times already, then they already know how to win it for the 6th time. And I feel like they're going to have a very, very strong season. It's going to be very, very awesome to see the Devon derby, Plymouth versus Exeter. I've only seen highlights of it. I've never seen the actual derby on TV or whatever. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how that plays out. I think that's going to be a very, very good derby, especially that we've got 2 games, Plymouth versus Exeter and then Exeter versus Plymouth. I just feel like Plymouth are going to have a very, very good season and win the league. So yeah, Plymouth fans, let me know your thoughts in the comments. I've got you guys to win the league and get promoted back to the Championship. So yeah, guys, that wraps up my official League One table prediction for the upcoming season. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your predictions down in the comments. My throat is now dry for speaking for God knows how long. I need to go and get a drink. So yeah, I hope you guys have a brilliant day. Remember to drop this video a like, subscribe to this channel. We are on the road to 250 subscribers with 5 subscribers away. Get subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye, guys.